Welcome to Urban InnoVators Realtalk. I'm your host, Greg. Yes, and I got the Yungg L right here. We just dropped that single, Bad with Badass, featuring
featuring
Badass.
legendary Badass, rest in peace. You know what I mean? Grind Life. Yeah, I mean, just released it. Man, it's been a blessing, bro. We've been grinding our whole life, so we know we've been out there pushing the single, promoting the single, and I've been getting a lot of love, a lot of reactions. It's been blessed, man.
Yeah, and you finally hit that. You finally hit it to the pavement, and it's man, it sound tight too.
Thanks,
man.
bro. I appreciate it. There's a lot of work, a lot of thought behind the single. Shout out to my producer, Yungg L. He produced the track. When we do something, everything has to be, besides being perfect, it has to be right. And I believe in doing your own, creating something different. And when we did the track, and when I hit Badass up, he really loved the song, and I mean the rest is history.
Yeah. So how long you been doing music?
Whew, I've been doing music for a very long time. I can tell you I've been doing music probably for about, I said, the past good 15 years already.
15 years?
Yes, 15 years.
Yeah. If y'all see me looking down, it's because for you guys, I want to make sure that you guys on Instagram get this interview. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm trying to get this I'm trying to get it right here where y'all can see us on Instagram, so we can get the Instagram fans to be able to catch us too. Okay, yeah. So like I said, I got Yungg L with me. Who's, like you said, been in the business, been doing his thing. You know what I'm saying, and putting it down, and putting the single down, man. So tell me a little bit about you. Let them know a little bit about you, man. They ain't. I mean, let them get familiar.
Yeah.
Who Yungg L is.
Yungg L, pretty much. I mean, me, when it comes to music, I love music. At first when I started it, I think like everyone else, when you want to do music or you want to be in the entertainment business, you want to do it for the fame and the money. But the difference between me is like I do music because I love music. To me, it's a passion. So I can be in the studio for 24 hours, 48 hours, etc. It will never get old to me because I just love it. That's my passion. I love music. Me, I've learned in life, through a lot of situations, you want to be able to give back. And when you give back and when people hear your music, I believe in you want to give a good message, positive message, and at the same time people can relate and feel. You know what I mean? So when you hear about me, when you hear people talk about me, it's always about, hey, he's a go-getter. He's a hustler. He makes it happen. He never give up. And that's when people hear me, when people see me, I want that to reflect on other people.
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe in you want to be able to help and you want to be able to give. It's not always about just giving with your hands,
Mm-hmm.
because what I love about music is so universal.
Mm-hmm.
Someone in Japan, China, in Afghanistan, in Africa can hear our single right now, our songs right now, and if you send the right message, you don't know how you can change their life in a positive way. You know what I mean? So, and that's why I music. That's one thing why I love music so much. And then we have the beauty of technology nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So everything's a click away. Everything's just a button away. Because these are not even cell phones anymore. These are like computers in your pocket.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm like, wow. Now I can be able to allow the world to really hear what I got, really hear what I have to give to them and deliver it to them, like the pizza man.
So I know that's right. So I know like a lot of young artists in the business, right? A lot of young artists in the business that's coming up. You have these obstacles. You know what I'm saying? The good and bad obstacles. And you've been in the business. So I mean, how did you overcome them obstacles to stay focused, stay 10 toes down on your craft?
Well, you know what? I'm very blessed. I've had on the music side. I was very blessed to be around a lot of great people, but that really gained me up. And that really told me, what to do and what not to do. Shout out to one of my good friends, my boy Nitty, good friends. I was around him a lot. Took me to the studio with like Snoop Dogg, with DJ Quick. He took me around a lot of like artists like Mr. Capone, like just on Mexican side, on the black side. And he just showed me a lot of different things, and being around a lot of things like that. He would always tell me like the most important thing I can give you is don't worry about no money, don't worry about fame, because as long as you got game, the game will always last longer than money. So don't worry about this, and whoever you're around, try to keep good people and positive people around, because if you already know, in the industry, the music industry, I mean, there's a lot of behind the scenes, a lot of crazy things going on, but that's why you gotta always, like you said, be on your 10 toes, and I mean, and that's one of the things you gotta have good influence, and you gotta have good people around you that care for you, or that don't care for what you got and try to take it until you got nothing.
And I always like to say too, you know what I'm saying, when you mentioning about the money and you mentioning about the fame, but I believe too, if you stay in the moment,
Yeah, the
you know what I'm
moment.
saying, and you, like I was talking
Exactly.
way over here,
Yeah.
if you stay in the moment
Yep.
and you give that 110% in that moment,
Yeah.
then you don't have to worry about the results.
Yeah, exactly.
The results are already in that moment.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
How you represent yourself in that 110% of that moment that you living in.
Exactly.
You know.
And that's why, it's funny because last year, when we already had finished Grind Life, my good I didn't even call him a friend, he's family, badass. He had called me. He was like, I got a show with E40, got a show with Daz, got a show with Corrupt. Let's go perform Grind Life out there in Arizona at the Celebrity Theater. So when that opportunity came, it was a blessing. And the crazy part I didn't know the name of I didn't have the right title for Grind Life. And originally it was just called, I told him, the song's called Grinding My Whole Life. He's like, nah, man, take that, throw it out the window. He said, you know what, the song's gonna be called Grind Life. And when you hear the song, Grind Life, it's about grinding. Yes. But everybody has a different definition of grind.
Yes.
Because your grind might be, you want to go to school, and your grind might be you want to be an entrepreneur. Your grind might be, you want to open up your own business, but you got to stay grinding. And that's why when we did this song called Grind Life, that really represents who I am and who he was. You know what I mean? And we out there getting it. Whatever it takes, getting it. Because if you put everything, time, focus in yourself, you know what I mean? Or whoever's watching, put the grind in yourself, you will get the results you want. But you got to bet it all on the line. At the same time, you got to put that grind.
Yeah, exactly.
Grind. And that's why it's like I was saying, you don't do a song called Grind Life without truly grinding.
Without grinding.
No.
Yeah. So how much, as far as Bad, how much was the impact on that influence on you?
It was a really great influence. One thing what I always respected about him, he always told me, look, Al, if you ever see me do something bad, I don't want you to do something bad. You know what I mean? Because whatever I do, I don't want you to do if it's bad. You know what I mean? And he always told me too. He always gave me up, and he told me the business side of it. He always told me when it comes to doing business with whether it be with a label, whether it be with an artist, get this, get that, get this and that. But he always told me you're always better off going independently, because if you go independently, nobody can tell you nothing. You do what you want to do, and you can talk about what you want to talk about, and you can release what you want to release. You can dress how you want to dress, and you can be yourself, as opposed to having people telling you what to do, what not to do, what to say, what not to say. But it's hard.
Yeah.
But this is like my saying is, when you look at the word impossible, there's two ways you can look at it. You can look at impossible, or you can take the first two letters, which is I am, space, and put I'm possible.
Yes.
And everything is possible if you believe in yourself.
Man. So this question I've been holding too.
Yeah, what's up, man?
And this is a question that, like as far as the Hispanic, right? And as far as the rap music, and the Hispanics that might be following in your path, right?
Yeah.
Now, how difficult is it to, as we know, as we have black artists, right? How difficult in the business do you think it is, or it's just you, or is it just you standing out on your own? You know, as far as in the rap game,
Yeah.
how difficult has it been as being a Hispanic in the rap game?
Very difficult.
And trying to
Very difficult. You know,
get from
and it's good you mentioned that right now, because everything that what the world's going on right now, what's evolving in the world, they're bringing a lot of racism. You know, and I just sit back and I observe and I watch. But when we go back to music, I've been doing it for a long time, and my goal and my dream when I was 11, 12, 13, etc. I always wanted to be signed to a record label.
Mm-hmm.
And now I look back and knowing what I know, thank God that never happened. Because maybe I'm not here sitting down with you today. Maybe I'm all screwed up in that. I don't know. Mm-hmm. You know, but you got to remember, regardless if this is 2020 or 1820, we live in a stereotypical world. Mm-hmm. And when it comes to music, it's African American dominant in the mainstream. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So when you want to go to a big record label like an Interscope, or you want to go to Capitol Records, etc., I can have a better song than a lot of people that are in mainstream right now. Mm-hmm. But I would never get that opportunity as you would, or as your director would, because they're like, he's a Mexican American, artist. That's why, like a lot of the Mexican American artists that are out there, they're all independently. You know what I mean?
It's something like, I mean, from an African American standpoint, it's like we have to work 10 times harder than the whites to get whatever we want for the job. Now, say for Hispanics, right? Oh, say in the business, right? Now I'm saying this to say in the business, right?
Yeah.
For instance, your lyrics and your style of rap, right? Compared to, say, Eminem. Eminem was white.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But his rap and his style of rapping, right? And when he hit the scene, it was like, damn, who in the hell is that? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So in aspect of that, what do you think? I mean, do you think it might just be a culture thing, or just the way you perform, the way you rap, or the lyrics that you have, or the history of rapping?
In our reality, in the past 20 years, 21 years, there's only been one Eminem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But how many other artists have came out with a single but never heard of again?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of artists, that's a dope song, but then 5 years, 10 years later, they never heard of again, like they never existed. Mm-hmm. And it goes back to what you're saying. It does have to do with the culture, but I'm a person, I don't like to make excuses. I like obstacles because it makes you better and stronger.
Stronger, yes.
So if you're telling me there's 100 people, right, that will give me an opportunity, but out of those 100 people, because I'm not, African American, I might only have 5. That's more than enough. Because at the end of the day, all you need is just one.
Yeah.
One person, one opportunity, and you'll find that one. It's just a little harder, Just like your culture, me, and my culture, in the world we live in, it's always going to be harder for us to want to succeed, to want to advance, just because of the way we look and our color.
And the doors,
exactly.
Trying to get through them doors.
But if those doors aren't open, then why not try to get through the back? Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And you can do it. It's going to be a lot harder.
Like I always say, especially in the business, the entertainment business, I always say, have patience instead of become a patient.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's 100%.
In the business, I always say, have patience instead of become one, right?
Yeah.
And then things become more, things become more successful, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And like you say, as long as you grind it, everything else is working and according to the way it should go.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why we did a song called Grind Life. Because you that's life. Mm-hmm. Life is a grind. Life is a grind.
And that imitate reality.
That's
grind
reality,
life
bro.
imitate, because I'm telling you guys, when I heard Grind Life, I'm telling you this. When you guys hear it, the beat, the lyrics, the whole thing, and rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Badass. He told me it's funny because when we did the song, he told me like, I've saved the best for last. And, I was like, oh, thanks, man. But he's just, you don't think of it at the time. It's just like, but he always come off like when he do music.
That was like a gift to you.
It was beyond a gift, bro.
Because he left that with you.
And I'm like, yo, Bad, like, did you hear man? I know.
Yeah.
You gotta remember. He's been doing the music since the early '90s. Came out with Snoop Dogg, got his first record deal with Snoop Dogg, and all those lyrics and all that ghost writing and everything. I mean, you're talking about a professional. It's like if you have an athlete right now, right? An athlete that
Yeah. Okay. We'll be right back. We'll keep it. We'll keep it.
Yeah.
We'll be right back in 30 seconds. So,
right here, man.
now I had to go out there and check with emergency.
Oh man, I was about to run out the back door.
It was an emergency issue because the alarm
He
went
said
off.
the police
and,
are
you know
here.
what I'm saying? Yeah, the emergency,
I'm good,
the
man.
emergency-
I'm not taking no
Hey,
chances.
that's what I'm saying. I got safety on my side. The alarm went off. The police showed up.
Oh
You know
man,
what I'm saying? You
that's
know?
funny,
Probably
bro.
thought somebody was
Yeah,
loading or whatever. But yeah, you got yours.
Yeah,
got
man.
yours hooked back up.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah,
man.
so we back on. You know what I'm saying? I'm back online. It's
Yeah, we
Greg.
got Grind Life.
Urban Innovators.
Worldwide,
Urban Innovators with Greg. I got Yungg L with me. Grind Life. You know what I'm
Available
saying?
worldwide
Featuring,
too, man. Featuring
Featuring
badass.
badass, you know what I'm
Available
saying?
worldwide, man.
So we just popping it up, you know what I'm saying? We just had one of them real live moments and stuff outside, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When the police rolled up because the alarm went off and, you know what I'm saying? But everything is all good. It's good to know that they will show up. So,
Yeah.
so we back online. We back here to finish this interview with Yungg L, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Grind it. And not only is he grounded to the earth, 10 toes down, he's grinding to the earth.
Grinding.
Feel what I'm saying? So
Grinding,
yeah,
man.
you know, and he been
Grinding.
in the business, he been working in the
Yeah.
business, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, and like we was talking about when we were speaking about, you know what I'm saying, the crossover and you know, as far as in the music industry, you know what I'm saying? And we really need some real live, you know what I'm saying, reality, you know what I'm saying, you know, out there, you know what I'm saying? And you have the opportunity to
share with
to
the world.
share your experience and
Exactly.
your reality
Yeah.
with the world, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to be able to do that. And me listening to Grind Life, man, I'm telling you right now, man, I'm telling you guys right now, the beat, the lyrics, everything is on point. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to just be throwing you guys nothing. Everything is on point. That's something that I can bump to. You know, I can't wait to leave here and blow that in my, you know, with the sunroof down and blow
on the Mercedes.
you know what I'm saying? Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, I see you put my secret
My
out
bad,
there.
my
I see
bad,
you
my
put
bad.
Putting all my secret
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah, I'm in the hoopties.
Mercedes, yeah. But yeah, so how about performing? I mean live, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, do you ever get the jitters? You ever get nervous?
Of course, man. You're always gonna get little butterflies, you know, especially when you're walking out to a venue and you see so many people, and it's like wow. But it's like you know, that all goes away once they call your number, man. You know, it's like, man, this is what you've been wanting to do. This is what you've been grinding for. This is what you've been practicing for. This is what you do when you're looking out on the mirror when you're taking a shower. You know what I'm saying? This is what you do. And when you're out there, it's not like my saying is, as long as I got one person watching me, I'm gonna give you the best show I can possibly give you. You know, I'm about delivery. I want to make sure when you hear my song or when you see me perform, I'm gonna give you an experience that you're gonna want more.
Okay,
and that's the key.
From a music stand, from a rap stand, from a family rap stand, from just the whole soul science of rap, how does Nipsey inspire you, or how does his art what do it influence in you?
Just the whole his grind too. You know, he got a song called "Grinding My Whole Life."
Yeah.
But you know, look at what he did for the community, his community. Mm-hmm. It's just unfortunate, and that's why it sucks because, you know, when you start making money and when you start doing things and you want to just get back to your people that you grew up with, a neighborhood that you grew up with, because you have something that's part of you. And there's always that one person that just has to F it up for everybody. Mm-hmm. And it's unfortunate what happened to him, you know, but the beautiful part is like, it didn't matter. He probably knew, hey, every time I go here, my life is on the line. Because at the end of the day, the world knows him as Nipsey Hussle and the rapper, but only the people in his community that he grew up with, his family, know Nipsey Hussle as who he is and what really goes on. And it's unfortunate that, you know, when you want to give back, that things like that happen.
And that's like another thing we was talking about.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't see the behind the scene
they don't
work.
see that.
They don't see behind the scene work and behind the scene relationships
Yep.
that we have. And even with you, you know what I'm saying? They don't see behind the scene. They see the artist, and they see me. When they see me as the you know what I'm saying, as a social media, you know what I'm saying? But behind the scenes where your old family member just look at you as plain old Al.
Yeah, because that's what they know.
Great,
yeah,
and that's how.
Yeah,
and that's how
exactly.
they respond. Man, get your butt over there.
Exactly.
Did you clean up that yard? Did you clean up that kitchen? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's that natural. That's that natural instinct that we want. You know what I'm saying? That's that natural instinct that we want. You know what I'm saying? That's that home belonging that you want, where you can go and everybody, and they don't see the fame, they don't see the glory, they don't see none of that.
They just know
all they see is you. You know what I'm saying?
That's who you are before that, and that's
and
why
it's keep you grinding. That's what's kind of keep you grinding.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why, like I said, you do a song called Grind Life, which is available worldwide, everywhere, Spotify, Amazon, Sony Music, anywhere you can get music, anywhere you can stream music. Grind Life is on there. Type in YUNGG, the letter L.
And I'm not telling you to turn your devices off, because I'm quite sure you guys got more than one device. You got a laptop and all that. So I mean, you can plug into his music right now. You know what I'm saying? Yungg L, and look at and get Grind Life with featuring Badass. So you guys can go log on right now and listen to his stuff. But you guys got a treat today, because he gonna be able to perform some of it live. So you can really see his performance. Like he said, he don't get no butterflies. He just get a little bit, but that's what he do.
Man, that's what
so we'll be able to see him really perform. You know what I'm saying? Perform the grind and keep it grinding. Grind life.
Course,
you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna perform it.
So
I want people to really hear the music and understand the words. Just listen to it. I mean, like it, comment, or share it, or put a thumbs down, whatever is your honest opinion. Because at the end of the day, I mean, I'm here to give music to the world, and I want to be able to try to supply to as many people as I can.
So what do you so out of all this music, and I know you stay grinding in the music, you've been in the music, and you stay grinding in the music. I mean, there's have to be a pinnacle. There got to be a point where you wanna be, what you wanna do. I mean, just you know what I'm saying.
Of course.
Just I understand living in the moment and giving everything we want, but at the end of the day, there's something in my self-conscious that we want to be. You know what I'm saying? After all this.
Yeah, of course. I mean, with music, just personally, personally, like to me, and it's like, a lot of people, when they try something and get punched in your mouth, you just stay down. You're just like, I'm done. I don't want to get punched in the mouth again. That's life. You know what I mean? You get punched in your mouth, you don't want to get up again. But in all reality, that's why I really keep grinding.
Yes.
Because it's not about how many times you get punched in the mouth. It's about that one time that you're finally going to get to do the punching.
Exactly.
And you're going to be the one that gets to knock out the bully. You know what I mean? That gets to go ahead and give him that TKO. Like Rocky Balboa. It's like one of my favorite movies of all time. You know what I mean? I mean, man, boy just pop, 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 getting beat up. You know what I mean? Favorite one is Rocky 4, because his wife is just like, you're crazy.
Yeah.
You cannot beat him when it's going against the Russian.
Yeah.
Oh man, and you know what? He's like, well, this is what I do, and he, in order for him to beat me, he has to be willing to die. So you're gonna beat him, but you're gonna die with him, and that's the same type of aspect, and that's the same type of mentality that I do with music and with anything around my life. You know what I mean? And that's what you gotta have if you want to be successful, and if you want to be able to accomplish those goals that you've been aiming for. You know what I mean?
And I really also believe too that it's a gift. I mean, it's a gift in the moment. It's a gift for what we do. You know what I'm saying? And even though that when we have all this that you talked about, I mean, living in it is a gift. You know what I'm saying? And whatever gift that we have, we're able to give back in the process of us making this journey is that's the ultimate.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the ultimate end. You know what I'm saying? That's the ultimate end to it. It's like we're able to help other people. We're able to give back and give other people opportunity.
Exactly.
Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that is the whole gift to me of what I'm doing with the Urban Innovators Realtalk is able to give at least the urban community the opportunity to be able to showcase and be able to express,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, the gift that they have, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and everybody come out of the cubby hole, you know what I'm saying, and be able to be expressible in giving that gift that they have regardless
Yeah.
of what it is. So
Yeah, exactly.
you guys know where I'm at on Urban Innovators Real Talk with Greg. So if you got gifts, you know what I'm saying, that you want to give out, you can contact me. You know what I'm saying? You can contact me at Urban Innovators, RUI, at gmail.com, you know, and share that, man.
Yeah,
so,
that's awesome, bro.
So tell me, what else? And you got any family or
kids
and
yeah,
whatever?
of course. I got some kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got a couple little babies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay busy.
Yeah.
Maybe I might have one more on the way. I don't know. We'll decide later.
Okay.
But no, I just my main thing is the music, and then like when me and you had hooked up.
Yeah.
If anybody does need a car, I do manage a small car lot out there in the city of Bloomington. I know it's a lot of people don't have the best credit, they don't have the best job, etc. But I do work with everybody, so that's something that I do. You know what I mean? That's able to I can be able to help the people out. There's a lot of people who I want to help out. So anyone needs something, you guys can get at me. You need a car? I mean, I have a little bit of everything. My main thing is I like to try my best to help people. So, I mean, I'd rather give than receive.
Yeah, and along with his brother Big Joe.
Yeah, what up,
I'm
Joe?
saying? So y'all see
What
Big
up, Joe?
Man, what's
Joe?
up, Big Joe?
What's up, Joe?
That's Big Joe.
No, that's Mr. That's clean. That's Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean.
And shout out to New Game. What up, New Game? That's my producer right there. He's the one that produced Grind Life.
Yeah.
Right there, man. So, hey, New Game, right? It's my guy right here, Greg. We're gonna definitely have something for you. And you're gonna have to hook him up, man, with that New Game production, man.
Definitely, you know what I'm saying? I got to get hooked up.
Yeah,
you know
and just wait and look at, man, like Grind Life is a great song, man. Like just that's why I want everyone just to hear it. Hear it.
I mean, I'm telling you
Listen
guys,
to
hear it.
And then what you're gonna do is once you hear it and you listen to it and you get it like the food you eat in the morning and gobble it, I want you to digest it.
Digest and listen to it.
At the end of the day, whatever it is that you're grinding for, you're gonna be like, damn, I'm glad I listened to that. I mean, this is reality. You got 24 hours in a day, right? You're gonna average spend about 8 hours sleeping. So then you got 16 hours left, right? Well, you're gonna listen to music, you're gonna listen to stuff, but why not feed your like when you're hungry? And you're like, do I really want that bad food? Or do I want this good food? But I know it's bad food gonna be bad later.
Yeah.
It's my mess of my calories. But I want this salad or whatever that's gonna help me. Same thing with your mind. Mm-hmm. You got to feed your mind things that are gonna help you in your life. So if you hear a lot of negativity or hear a lot of things about shooting and killing and raping and stabbing, you want to go out killing, shooting, raping and stabbing. That might not be who you are. Mm-hmm. Or it is, I don't know, but at the same time,
in the music as
and that's why
influence.
That's why you want to put good things in your head. I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. I'm not Jesus. I might have the Jesus piece, but I'm far from that. Mm-hmm. But I mean, at least if you can do some type of change a little bit here and there, it's good for the people. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's good for the people. Like, I mean, when I do music, man, I just want the world to listen to it. Mm-hmm. And whatever comes, it comes. Mm-hmm. I'm here to do what I can do because I love it. Mm-hmm. I love it. It's a passion, man. It's a passion.
I think that's something that we have to do as a community, period, as a human race, period, is unite. You know what I'm saying? And,
unity.
Whether it's in music or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? We need to unite and we need to gain in uniting. We need to gain our own independence.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? We need to gain our own independence
that's the key. Independence. Because once you're independent, nobody can tell you what to do other than God or your mom or dad. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, as opposed to being tied down to something or someone. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the key. That's why I was like, you know what? I had opportunities. I had a couple deals on the table, like for record deals. I had some advancements. Turned down some pretty some huge money. But at the end of the day, I cannot put a price on my freedom. Sorry, I don't care if it's $1 million. It don't matter because then you own me now, and you own Grind Life, and you own this, and I don't have no say so. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, it might take me 10 times longer and harder with the music to make the mill, but at least I did it, and nobody can take that from me. Mm-hmm. And that's the key. Is like you're saying, independent. and you want to be independent on everything and anything that you do or create in your life.
I think that the Jew, it hits anyway.
Yeah, it
regardless
does.
of what that Jew are gonna hit anyway.
Yeah,
You know
of
what I'm
course.
saying? So I mean, it's just like you say, when you ready for it, and he's gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
And he's gonna make it happen when you're ready for it. He knows when you're ready for it. You know what I'm saying? He knows
When it's
when
your
the
time,
world,
it's your time,
he
man.
knows when the world is ready
Yeah.
for it. Feel me? And all we have to do is just be present
Yeah, there
in
you go.
that. You know what I'm saying? I think even with the network, you know what I'm saying, just
Yeah.
being present in the time, and
Yeah.
he's transforming and making transitions on everything
Exactly.
that we do. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And we just have to. I mean, even in the midst of what's going on right now, you know what I'm saying, George Floyd and the police
Yeah,
situation.
that's
you know what I'm saying,
really
which is
unfortunate.
a sad situation, but
Yeah.
it's the real reality of
Yeah.
what we go through on
Yeah.
a daily basis. Feel what
And
I'm
that's
saying?
and that's unfortunate because I mean that's one thing the world's seen, one person dying, the world seen, but that happens every day
Mhm.
in our reality, in our culture, and it's never publicized, no mainstream media, and it's just like it's unfortunate, you know what I mean? And how do you know how does that how is that able to give anyone like we're all humans and when you do something wrong you got to pay consequences. And it's sad because just because you have some authority doesn't give you the right. This is
Giving you authority.
Authority, to take somebody's life. If in that situation, I mean, you go back, you look at what's going on the video. I don't know. I wasn't there. I mean, it doesn't look like he was doing anything to even just to have some man put his, to choke him and take his life. And I believe no one in this world. No one like if when you leave, you leave because God says it's your time, Greg, not because somebody come and take your life away. So I believe in you leave when it's your time, not when someone takes it from you.
We really don't know our vehicle, but we
Yeah.
know we really don't know our vehicle to get to the next whatever universe and next reality. That's what I believe.
I believe in heaven
But
and hell.
but at the same time, I think man should have enough common sense to believe that they don't control the world.
Yeah, of course.
And it's a saying. I mean, and we don't understand. We don't know what God's plan is.
Yeah, we don't.
For you or for me, and for me to interfere in the face of God's plan is a violation, and is a violation of human human existence anyway.
Yeah, of
so
course.
everybody have to pay the consequences, whether you get judged up there or you get judged because you're interfering in the plan that God have for whatever me, you, or whatever individual.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think that's the violation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, and on the worldly sense, everybody deserves to be safe, and everybody deserves respect.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that they taught us through my course of taking the going to prisons and all that is that everybody have the right to feel safe and to be safe.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's just a worldly law.
Yeah.
And then when that is violated, then there's consequences that need to be placed and consequences that need to be taken.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And as a culture, you only take so much. You know what I'm saying? And when I was explaining to you, I think I was explaining to you about credit. I mean, credit agencies, credit places, they don't know you personally. They know you by your credit. So when you go get a car or you get a home, first thing they do is go check your credit. The credit define your character. Feel what I'm saying? So, and they say, well, you got bad credit. That means you got bad character. Feel what I'm saying? You can't be, you're not reliable. And I think the same thing, and this is what the people have to understand. And when we in an emotional state or in a psychological state because we've been violated, we've been victimized, the only way that we can express ourselves as a group is through our emotions. Understand what I'm saying? I think as a minority and as African American people, this is what we doing. We voicing ourselves and we voicing our concerns and we voicing our pain and our hurt through our emotions. And for people not to understand, this is all this is speaking. You know what I'm saying? This is how we speaking. So have patience in our speaking. Have patience and listen in our speaking of how we feel, as they can see how things are starting to calm down, as things starting to mellow out. that they get the answer. And when you hear people say you don't understand, that's what it is. You don't understand. We speak.
Yeah, you
We
don't.
can't know just one person come to you and explain nothing to
Yeah.
you. We speaking as a generation, as a historical generation, is the pain and the suffering that we've been through and we hurt, and this is how we speak it.
Yeah.
You know, some of us still have that mentality. We might still have that mentality like we throwing turmoils and we like here and we just going, but then you have a lot of infiltrators,
Yeah.
you have dropping mold, so you guys already
Yeah.
know all that. So I'm saying, so you guys already understand that. And everything you're gonna have infiltrators, you're gonna have
Yeah, of
that.
course.
You don't have you have your eyes closed. So, you know what I'm saying? To condolence and prayers to all the victims that's been victimized by abuse and by the hands of the police. Our prayers, our condolence. You know what I'm saying? Everything goes out to them. You know what I'm saying? So and like you said, a majority of urban areas suffered from that, or some way or another. We've been connected to that type of abuse.
Yeah.
So we personally feel it, and we personally empathize with what's going on. And in this interview, I'd like to too also give thanks to all the celebrities that stepped up. You know what I'm saying? All the celebrities that stepped up. You know what I'm saying? In that process and spoke up and stepped up. You know what I'm saying? Nick Cannon and all you guys. You know what I'm saying? Meriwether, all you guys that stepped up. LL, all you guys that stepped up in that process, man. We love you guys coming from the urban community. You know what I'm saying? You know, we love you guys for stepping up, man. We love you guys for speaking up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's showing unity. That's showing family. That's showing culture, man. You know what I'm saying? So we all from the Urban Innovators, we appreciate that. You know what I mean? We love you guys for that, man. And you know, words can't even express how I feel, or words can't express how we feel for you guys stepping up and speaking up, man. So I appreciate that.
I got a question for you, man. Just going back to like that situation, right? You can go and riot, and you can go and do protests, right? You can go and vandalize the city, right? Two things that come to my mind. This is just my perspective of things. This is not no right or wrong answer. This is just how I see it, right? One, let's say, like example, I had a good friend of mine, right? He was over here when they were right here protesting stuff. One of his good friends, they own a beauty salon right here. People came, vandalized it, broke in, stole all kinds of stuff. And you know, the lady's not rich. That's how she makes her her money. She's been at the store there for a while. Don't you think, like this is a high thing, don't you think that's part of their plan? Because if you think of it, we're vandalizing and we're rioting, but you just, you're all you're doing is destroying the city that you live in, that you come from. But hold on, right? Mm-hmm. So that's why I was looking like, damn, they came, did all this, but what about the people that live there, right? Mm-hmm. What about the people that own clothing stores or own a shop or own barber shop or own food store, right? Like how how does that change anything? And then another thing, right? At the end of the day, it's about getting justice. So you see all the guys that were part of this, that killed Floyd, and they're all gonna it looks like they're all gonna pretty much do time in prison probably for life. But at the end of the day, does that really, are they really going to give us justice at the end of the day? Like, don't you think at the end of the day they do these things because they know, hey, we're gonna tick off, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and now they can say, oh, okay, you guys can't get out past 6 o'clock now, 7 o'clock now, so they can use that situation to try to control us more.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think the first question is, they have, everything is pre-planned. They have agitators. You know what I'm saying? When something like this happens, they have agitators. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think it's important. I think it was very important that just coming from a African American, from a black perspective, is that and one thing that I said was that. When you're giving a protest, right, and the fact that we respect any other culture, we respect every other culture. Feel me? What I'm saying? But it was a thing that, like in the Malcolm movie, when the white lady came up to Malcolm and said, "Can I be part? Can I help?" And Malcolm told him no. And the reason that I believe that he told him no is because we have infiltrators. You know what I'm saying? We have people that's modes and that they gets in there and they water down the movement or they water down the protest, right? So you can't monitor. You know what I'm saying? With your own culture, you're able to monitor who's actually agitator, who actually infiltrator in that, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there's other ways that other races or other cultures can be part of the movement, or part of the protest. Feel what I'm saying? But this is something that we feel. This is something that we have to deal with. Feel what I'm saying? There's some emotions that we have. You can't quite feel exactly. You can't quite feel 100% what I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like somebody, an analyst never played basketball. You know what I'm saying? Because he can't really feel the game of basketball, but he can analyze because he was taught this.
Yeah, that's what.
Feel what I'm saying? So, and I do believe that. You know what I'm saying? First of all, we have to be able to go through whatever transition or whatever process that we have, and cut the agitators and the moles, because they thrown in there. Regardless of who it is, we don't know what type of agency or what type of entity they coming from, and they water down the movement. And you see the looting, you see the burning, and it don't even be people that's from this community or this coach. It be people from everywhere else that's doing it.
Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying?
Now, does it matter? Does it matter? Like if they're coming from a different city or different, you have a different state. I don't know, but does it matter? Like when you see the looting, right? You see all these people looting. Does it matter if it's the same race?
Whoever's looting, to me, whoever's looting is an agitator.
Yeah, they are.
Regardless of what color you is, whoever's looting, whoever's in it is doing it from a whole different cause, doing it from a whole different reason. They ain't doing it from the reason.
They're just doing it for their self.
They're doing it from a whole different reason,
exactly.
and that's why I say it could be easily controlled when it's your race. And you know, it's just your race that's doing it. You can say, you know what, brother, I know it can't be nobody but you. Can't be nobody because ain't nobody else in it.
Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else in your ear. Feel what I'm saying? So I think from that reason, I think that it's important. I think that's the reason that Malcolm told her that no, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't be in it because we need to monitor our own, first of all. You know what I'm saying? And you can support us from a different perspective. Yeah. You know, and with that, I think Young Frank, on that point, Young Frank, we get a performance. We get a performance.
Grind Life available everywhere worldwide.
No, we're gonna get a performance out of it because he said he don't get butterflies. So y'all stay on y'all device, and we're gonna
have to come back next week.
And we're gonna turn things around. We're gonna turn the cameras around, so y'all give us a second so we can see Yungg L blow up the shop. He's gonna blow up Urban InnoVators Realtalk. Y'all get to see him live here, you know what I'm saying? Shooting some of that grind.
Urban InnoVators, let's go.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna turn it around for y'all, so y'all stay on y'all devices. Y'all might even see me pop to it because that beat is so hard, it's like just get in your bones. It makes you just wanna I feel like I was you know what I'm saying? So
man, if you listen to once you listen to Grind Life, if you're not motivated to go and get yourself with a meal, then don't listen to Grind Life, because Grind Life is not for everybody. It's only for the real grind, the real hustlers, the real motivators, people that really want to make it happen. And I understand in this world, everything's not for everybody.
Hey, but you know, Grind Life just might make you want to turn into a hustler or a grinder if you listen to it. So you know, there's some perspective. There you go. You know what I'm saying?
It's like the old saying goes.
So we're gonna stay on your device. We're gonna let Yungg L perform some of that Grind Life for y'all. So stay on your device while we turn it around and make it happen.
First name forever, last name success. My mama birthed this winner, so I don't know losing. I was labeled entire life to amount to nothing. Call me Yungg Albert Einstein, man, I made me something. I'm a hustler hustling, I'm on my grind 24/7. It's my time. I'm a diamond in the dirt, found and bound to shine. Man, those feelings get hurt. The kids survive. I'm 3 steps ahead. I play 3 behind. So they don't see me first place at that finish line. And being rich is a crime. Give me life. And being broke is alright. Take your life. Yeah, come on. I've been grinding my whole life. I've been grinding my whole life. This is a hustler story. I've been grinding my whole life. Come on, world. Where all the hustlers at? Shout out to Badass. Rest in peace, bro. Let's go. Let's go. I said 1, 2, 3, go. I wanna see you get it on. I don't ever ever wanna see me take the fall at all. For real life, filled with ups and downs, get up and dust it off. If you fuck with us, there is no way that they can fuck with y'all. Fuck them all, fuck them all. Right up against the wall. Need to stand firm for what you feel, or you gon' take the fall. We take the ball, put it right in the hoop. Many times on y'all, we taking the trophy home with the crew and the championship ring, so you gon' know who took the title. It's the championship club, no admission for them rivals. It's a history of a hustler, hope they put us in the Bible. I'm riding my whole life, they try to do what I do. I'm riding my whole life, just like a desperado. I've been grinding my whole life, but they try to do what I do. I've been grinding my whole life, like a desperado. Boom, 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 I've been grinding my whole life. Come on, world. What up, world? What up, world? Yeah, come on. This is a hustler story.
That's what I'm talking about. That's right.
Yeah.
That's Yungg L right there.
That's
Yungg
Yungg
L
right here.
Go get his, badass. You know what I'm saying? Go get his grinding all your life. It's Yungg L.
Yes,
you know
sir.
You can catch him on. You can catch him on everything.
Yeah, you can catch me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, YUNG, letter L. So I'll see y'all later, man.
So
support the single.
Yeah, go
support
get
it, man.
And,
support it. Look, you guys want to support it? It's 99 cents, or if you just don't want to pay 99 cents, all good. Go on YouTube and just bump it, play it, like it, comment, repost. Let's get it.
Okay.
Let's get it.
With that, Urban InnoVators Real
Yes, sir.
Talk.
Thanks for having me tonight.
And peace out. We
Peace
love
out,
you guys.
world.
Come see me next week.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
I got the Yungg Blue Rag here
Ooh,
next Friday.
all right.
So y'all don't want to miss that interview with Yungg Blue Rag next Friday. Okay? Same time, 5 o'clock.
Let's
Peace
go.
out. Love you guys. Urban
Peace out,
InnoVators Real
world.
Talk with Greg. Damn.
The bang, boom, hit that shot to take me out like